welcome back to my channel. My name is Grayson, the Undiscovered Witch here on YouTube, and today I have an unboxing video for you. It's actually the Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. So I won't be doing it face to face. It'll be a top view, but you guys won't mind that, right? So I'm just going to make this a short intro and just take you straight on down to the front up view of this unboxing. So sit back, grab a snack, grab a tea, grab alcohol, and come along with me as I see this deck for the first time. Alright, hey guys, welcome to the top view of my setup. So as I mentioned in the intro, this is the Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell with the artwork by Katie Louise. So we've got the nice highlighted foil happening, we've got some previews of the cards. The blurb is: from the watery world of the mother to the sacred waters of this world, the physical and mystical element of water has been revered since ancient times as holding the power to heal. Unlock the sacred wisdom of the waters and your innate capacity to heal with this stunning oracle. So this oracle, I think it was 24, so which is interesting, the fact that our US generally ends up being more with the conversion. So yeah, but either way, 24 bucks from Big W here in Australia. So I'm just going to use my porcupine quill that I got from a witch fair, if you will, where I got this mystery box from a taxidermist, and these porcupine quills, I have a second one. So these porcupine quills were a part of the mystery set. So due to me not knowing where my safety blade is right now, I was kind of hoping to trim up the plastic with my porcupine quill and see how sharp it is. So I'm going to try and trace along the triangle. Oh, I was kind of jabbing myself then. Easy as that. The box feels really nice and soft, along with the foil that we've got going on. It opens up to what would you say? Basically, you would align the box like this, and it's actually to hold the card. So if you were to do a daily card pull from this oracle, you could slot it on in there and it would act as a holder for the day. So I think that's really, really neat. So first off, we've got a rather thick guidebook. Again, it feels very nice. We've got the writer here on the back, a nice little blurb explaining the writer. Okay, we've got mostly black and white pictures with the blue colour for the titles of the cards underneath. So what else do we have? So with the contents, So we've got a little bit about the rider, a little bit about the symbolism behind water, got how to work with the deck, we've got the cards themselves. Oh, and we've got some spreads. I know that there are people out there that honestly, they just buy the decks for the guidebook. So we'll see if that's the case with this one. So here we've got such a pretty blue. I hope it's showing up as nicely on camera as it is in real life. But we've got unlock the sacred mysteries of the waters. And there's the attunement, which comes in every deck that that Rebecca Campbell makes, which I think is really, really sweet. I know when I first got the Worker of Light Oracle, I ritualized the attunement when I got the first one. I didn't do it with the others, but it was really nice to do it with the first one. I think it was one of my very first divination decks, actually. So I thought that that was really nice that Rebecca includes those attunements in their decks. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like squish the cards together to nicely shuffle out the cover paper, if that's what you want to call it. Okay, there we go. On the back of this card, you will find the Healing Waters Attunement Altar card. You can use the attunement to ritually connect with your oracle and the waters within, around, above, and below you each time you use it. You can do this attunement to activate your oracle before you first use it, or you can choose to do it several times as called to deepen your connection with the oracle. I've had a look at Rebecca's website, and she offers so many various items and products, which, along with the oracle decks that Rebecca creates with her co-creators, is it helps to connect with the cards by seeing the creator herself doing the attunement that's on the back of this card. I'll sort some things out and get this looking a lot more friendlier for going through the cards. Alright, so there we go. I've just cleared a little space for us to be able to have a look at the cards together. So you've got the attunement, and then there's the altar card on the back, which I'm not going to read out, but there it is. And we've got Atlantis as the first one. I really like that the cards are just so focused on the element of water. So I really loved working with the Work Your Light Oracle, but they felt so otherworldly to me that it was a little bit hard to emotionally connect. They were really great for the bigger side of life for me and the more cosmic questions, whereas with this one, when I saw it, because I'm possibly TMI, but I really struggle with my emotions, and so this deck really stood out to me so that I could work through those emotions and get a better understanding of my triggers. So when I saw these cards, it really drew me in. So, birth mysteries, what are you being called to create? Bounteous. Yes. so, oh, that's really nice. I cleanse in the shower. I get one of my designated candles and I light it. And then I focus on pushing all of that energy from the top of my body down to the very bottom. So I really resonate with this one. Clear waters. Cosmic Ocean. I'll probably end up saying it multiple times through this deck review, but I love scrapbooking and collages, and I think that you can put so much personality into it, and for me it's easier to portray the message through scrapbooking. The fact that you don't have to feel the pressure of sticking to just one medium, to one artist, to one type of art style. You can mold so much of different mediums and still make it work. Like, I think that that's what I love so much about this type of artwork. It just feels so freeing to me. Whereas, like, I've tried drawing on paper, I've tried doing normal painting stuff that I love watching and everything, but it doesn't work for me, and I think that it's because it's restricting. Painting is very hard for me to do when I'm by myself. If I'm around company, it's great. I love it. They're basically my muses. When I hang out with people and I do these creative projects, I love it when other people do it with me, because then I get inspiration off them. Whereas collaging, I can just put all these different parts of me, all these different parts of my personality and who I am, and I can create a piece that it's so close, so nearly perfect to resembling the message that I'm trying to portray, whether it be the emotion and I'm using the collage as a venting system to vent out the way that I'm feeling, or if it's simply to just make something look pretty. Like, it's so easy to do, and that's why I love these decks as well. Magnificent friggin' art pieces. Clearly really passionate about it. So, deep sea diving. Oh man, this is like a past life card to me. This is like a reincarnation card. Going through one life, seeing everything that your soul is and who's around you and what other souls are a part of your soul family, and then you choosing the next life that you want to reincarnate as a soul to complete your further lessons. Beautiful. Oh gosh. Caul. Oh wow. So you've got different... Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Different pronouns. Wow. Whoa. I know that that's not much to reason with into using any sort of divination when it comes to pre-made divination tools, but that's amazing. That makes me feel really welcomed into this deck. Oh. Follow the stream. Wow. Consistency, persistence, patience. I feel this right now. I feel this on a very, very deep level. Rejuvenate, recovery. It's safe to stop. I feel that when you rush the healing process and you rush through the consequences of the lessons that will help you learn, I feel like the outcome's just not going to be as prime as it could have been if you had have just taken the time to rejuvenate, to recover, take the time to heal, and just know that it's safe to slow down, and that it's fine if you're stuck in this period where you don't want to get up out of bed, you don't want to go and make new friends, you don't want to make content. And I think that it's really important, and I feel like people can't stress enough, like, I am taken aback by this. I'm really taken aback. I feel like I'm talking to a therapist, and that may not resonate with some of you guys that may not be comfortable for you guys, because there may be some of you out there that don't want a therapist for your divination tools. But I think that, well, probably being the water element as well, I think that it's probably to be expected. New hobbies, passions, you got the book and you got the veils. I'm curious about what the centipede is for. I wonder if Rebecca has mentioned the symbolism behind the centipede. Okay, so there was nothing mentioned specifically about the centipede when it comes to the Immersing Yourself card. However, I did look back on the where is it? I did look back on following the stream because there's a centipede right in the middle there, and honestly, I didn't find much about the centipede itself, which I think is unfortunate. I think that more symbolism on some of the items in the cards, I really look for that. I really look for what makes someone I was gonna say I really look for what makes someone tick, but I don't mean it in that way. I mean, like, I get inspired by seeing what inspires other people, and I get ideas and come up with my own meanings to things and my own viewpoints and my own values and opinions based on other people's own. And I don't see it a lot in guidebooks, and I think that it's because artists want to leave things up to the reader for their own personal interpretation, so that they don't feel restricted to this ship means that you're on a journey, you know, whereas for someone a ship could mean that you've worked so hard to build this ship, so you need to reap in the rewards because this ship looks amazing, you know, for example. So I understand why guidebooks don't do that, but personally I think that would just be a massive green tick for me, because I haven't found my soul deck yet, and I don't think I will until I find a guidebook that fits that criteria, which is not a negative thing. I'm not saying that. I definitely think that this guidebook has a lot to offer in terms of the overall energy and vibe and meanings that the cards give, along with the key words. However, just for me personally, I think that I would really appreciate the guidebooks having reasons behind why the artist put in the symbol that they did. So that was a tangent. All right, I just realized what I was going to the guidebook for. So I went to follow the stream. So when I read that you're being called to surrender to the current of the waters that you're in and to trust the path that you're walking, to keep showing up day after day to what you're building, it made me think of sacred geometry, which I'm not well versed in. However, I do know about the perfect spiral, the golden ratio, and for me, with my research, it's the idea of your manifestations coming true to me, because forming the perfect spiral, it's like the perfect ending. And so to me, that's what this centipede represents, along with the fact that when you, I'll just grab it again. And so the fact that when you follow the stream, you follow this tiny little river, this tiny little creek, you'll end up with everything you desire. You'll end up with everything that you want and everything that you've manifested. If you just keep following along what seems like, what's the saying where it's like, the grass is greener on the other side. So you might take the easy route because the grass is, here we go with my analogy, analogy time, whoop. You might look over at the grass on your neighbour's lawn and it's already half of a jungle. And if you're looking for luscious grass, you might see your neighbour's grass as already being halfway there. And so if your lawn still has dirt everywhere and you've only just planted the grass seeds, it's only in human nature, right? Like, you're more likely to go over to your neighbour's side of the fence where the grass is already halfway done, halfway there to the result that you want. I don't know where this analogy leads. I don't know if you're supposed to steal the grass. You're already halfway there. So you would prefer your neighbour's grass over this freshly sowed grass that you've got going on. You might choose the neighbours, and you might want the neighbours because it'll get you to your destination quicker, but in reality it's not really going to be the best outcome that it could be for you because you're taking a shortcut. Oh, that really follows kind of with what I like with the interpretation and the analogy that I just made. That really ties in with it's safe to stop because you need that time to recover. You need that time to let your manifestations happen in the way that you want them. And if you just follow along and accept that your lawn is not already halfway there, but you can put more love into it, and your grass might end up growing so much nicer than your neighbours. So, and that's what this is. This is your grass being exactly how you want it. Whereas if you were to go into the big oceans, big scary wide world because it was the shortcut, you might end up being too scared to swim further in this big wide ocean, which honestly, fair enough, sharks are terrifying. So whereas if you just follow this small little creek, you'll be able to put so much more effort into every step that you take in this creek to end up with this luscious grass that you're after. And it'll be the outcome that you want to a T because you put the love and you put the care and you put the time into making it exactly that. It's going to be a long video. Underworld depth, courage, facing your fears. That's terrifying. I don't have thalassophobia, but surely that would be scary to anyone. Anyone who's anyone, that would be scary. Shadow work. This is beautiful. I would love to be on this boat sailing towards this tunnel. It's another, oh my gosh, it's another reincarnation card for me. I don't know if it's okay to have more than one card that means the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So, returning to wholeness, transformation. If we're going to go into the Rider-Waite-Smith side of things when it comes to tarot decks and putting oracles with tarot decks, I'm sure there's a better sentence for that, then this would be the Sun card for me. We've got this powerful dude who's like controlling the tides, which hence King Tide. Plenty, prosperity, the fullness of life. You in control. You are in control. And the fact that you're in control of such a powerful element as well, like, no wonder you're the king, dude. No wonder. Lady of the Lake. So we got a cool swan, like we've got the Lady of the Lake riding the swan as the swan's flying over the lake. New beginnings, something is about to happen. Okay. Why is that? Okay, so I may be thinking of the TV show Merlin, so that might be deciding what my viewpoint of this card is, where in one story King Arthur was hurt quite badly, but then the Lady of the Lake took him to, actually, like, which is pretty cool, but took him to the Isle of Avalon, where he was to rest until Camelot needed him again. Also, the guidebook says that the Lady of the Lake lives underneath the Isle of Avalon, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, so when she shows up, it's pretty significant, and it's very much something's about to happen, something's about to change. It could be a fast, rapid change, or it could be a, whoa, slow down, cowboy. You gotta just take a moment. Let it go, let it go. Very much shut the door. The cold never bothered me anyway. Release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. Oh, this is nice. I would go and lay out in the rain all the time, all the time. It would be such a good form of therapy for me. Please let me know down in the comments if you go and lay out in the rain. This card, I can feel the water through me. Like, is that dumb? That's probably dumb, but oh my gosh, it's so soothing. It's, and like the lightning is as well, like soothing, calm, but also riveting, exciting, expansive, explosive even. Yeah, so let it rain. Such a great feeling from this card. Honestly, it might be because of the rainbows too. Hope you can see them. Making waves. Spiral. You got the little water tornado. Whirlpool. You've got the whirlpool happening here. This is your goal. That's how I see it. This shining light in front of you is your goal. And you're making the momentum to get you to your goal. Embrace transformation. Things are now different. This is such a cool, like, in-your-face card. If I pulled this card after asking a question of, like, you know, please, like, let me know why is this situation the way that it is? I need some answers so that I can help myself get through it. And then if I pulled this card, I'd be like, it'd be like a slap in the face. It'd be like, you know what? You just need to stop asking the questions and just accept that this is the way it is. That's cool. Again, it just goes to show, like, water as an element can be calm and really nice and soothing. And then on the other hand, you get water hurricanes and you get whirlpools, and it's not such a calm environment, but yet it's still so soothing. Why do we as humans find the most dangerous things soothing? I don't know, maybe that's just an unpopular opinion, but when it's storming, and back when I was living in a coastal city, like, I was there. I was at the beach wanting to swim, wanting to sit in that shit, man. Like, I don't know, unpopular opinion, but things are now different. Yes, they are. The mist. Trust your inner compass, be led from within. Oh, that's amazing. Because it's not easy to just go with the flow, and if you can't see 10 steps ahead, I know that I struggle with that. If you can't see 10 steps ahead, then you really panic and you really get stuck and lost and you don't know what to do. But this card is just like, bro, just chill. Trust that you know where you're going. And we've got a mother card. We love her. another, I was gonna say God, another energy controlling this element. Doing a very, very fine job of that too. Go Queen. Oh, there we go. We've got the centipede symbol again. The pearl. Alchemy. The reward at the end. From grit to grace. Okay, so referring to the fact that, you know, I've seen those TikToks, and I don't know why they pop up on my feed. Don't ask those kind of questions, but I've seen how hard it is to extract pearls from a clam, and it is a messy experience. I wouldn't like to do it myself, but it makes sense with this card, the reward at the end, because you get a damn pearl, like, or sometimes you get multiple, like that's, oh my gosh, it'd be such a rewarding job, but my sensories could not handle the feeling of the bits of opening a clam and what that would entail. The Pink Dolphin. We love body positivity. Celebration, fun, embroiled joy, open heart. Dolphins are such fun but dangerous creatures. I think if I was to pull this reversed, it'd be like, I think you're having too much fun, and I think that you need to reel yourself in. I think that you're focusing too much on what makes you happy, and you're kind of neglecting the things that need to be done. Such a cool card. I would love to be someone that could just like, I mean, we all have that dream to talk to animals and stuff, but to just sit in the ocean and then just play with the dolphins. Yes, please. Planetary Wave. Soul Mission, Trust the Inner Call, Soul Team. Absolutely. This could be your higher self calling you to learning the lessons that you signed up for, because your higher self knows what your soul signed a contract for, and so your higher self leads you to your soul's mission, your soul's contract, the result of your soul's contract. And so when you pull this card, you just got to trust again that you know where you're going. Your soul knows where it needs to go, and it knows how to get there. Even though there's X amount of ways to get there, you're going to end up at the destination that your soul signed for itself before it reincarnated here on Earth. Plunge. We love a yes card. Sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. Ride the waves. Life lessons, growth. You will get through this. It's really scary watching the point of views from surfers, and they come up to the end of their wave tunnel, and then you think about how fast that wave is going and how heavy the water would be, and the fact that if you get pulled under, how far you're going to travel out to sea. Like, scary. So it's nice to have like a little pick-me-up where it's like, yeah, you'll make it past this scary tunnel. Just keep going in the direction that you're going. The ripple effect. Part of something bigger, details are taken care of. Sacred well. Self-care, giving from a place of plenty. You can't help others until you help yourself, my friend. Selkie. Come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. Absolutely. The Selkies out there watching this video right now, please show yourself. I will be your friend. She who flows. Ease, being open to change, go with the flow of life. I think of mermaids, and when mermaids swim, they go with the flow, and they flow with their tails. The Sirens. Use your voice. Expansion, freedom, more centipede symbolism. And I would take that as a pearl of some sort. So you get the rewards and you get the outcome that you want if you use your voice and if you let yourself be free and be heard. Oh yeah, I know this one all too well. I don't like being stagnant, I really don't. I really, like, it's kind of a controlling issue, but being stagnant does not sit well with me. So I think that that's one of my major lessons actually, is to be comfortable in sitting in this stuck motion and just going with the flow, not being in control of everything all the time. Sensuality, romance, enjoyment. Yes, with the roses for the love symbolism. Thank you, gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you. Man, I really like this pose for like thanking the universe, or just thanking source, or thanking the things that have helped you along the way. I feel like it's a really embracing position to be in when you're thanking these things. Water carrier. Reflect, reprioritize. It's kind of a new moon card. Ooh, this is cool. Ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you. I would feel like the intelligence is within me. If I pulled this card and if I was feeling this energy, I would feel like a powerful motherfucker. The water oracle. So many centipedes. And a pearl. So cool. Such powerful beings. The waterfall. Inner power, confidence, claiming your place. Yes, because you can't help where a waterfall is going to be. Only the waterfall knows that, because it has to flow around nature. So just like a waterfall claims its place, you gotta claim your place. Claim your place in this world. Don't be afraid to do so. Be a little selfish. The Well Maidens. Kindness, respect, reverence, compassion. The Wellspring. Go take a bath. Go self-care. And the last card. The Wishing Well. Unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. I like that for a final card because it's kind of like the wild card. It's the one that you don't expect, hence being an unexpected gift. Maybe people should expect this more often. I mean, it's sad that you wouldn't expect kindness, but I think that that's what makes it so fitting to be at the end of the deck. Because I haven't shuffled, as you saw. Everything was in its plastic. So there we have it. That was the face down view of going through the Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And now I will pass you on to Face Grayson.
Perfect. There we go. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed having a look at this Oracle deck and having a go with it for the first time, which, you know, I didn't put that on video for you guys, but I did it, don't worry. And it was great. Very, very good time. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long for you. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye! And coming ASMR,
Not knowing where my... This freshly seeded... That's a bit of a innuendo. In the rivers of Babylon. Okay.